What's going on, everybody? This is Travis.
This is Phillip.
Hey everybody, Joe here with Candid at the Movies. This time I want to talk to you all about the movie Ballerina.
From the world of John Wick, and this does have a lot of people in this movie. It does star Ana de Armas, Keanu Reeves.
For like 2 seconds, Norman Reedus for like 20 minutes, Ian McShane for a little bit, and Lance Reddick, bro. Like, man, I really miss you. Wish that I could, really send you a message. But man, like, I miss seeing you, man. Seeing you again actually kind of made me tear up a little bit, honestly, with your cameo in this movie.
This movie is a very simple plot. It is about an assassin by Ana de Armas, trained in the traditions of the Ruska Roma organization, and sets out to seek revenge for her father's death.
She is brought in as a child. She turns out, we get the whole like 80s training montage, the fight like a girl stuff. And yeah, so she goes from being kind of mediocre to a savage, for the most part. Not as savage as John Wick, but pretty savage.
Phil, what you got to say?
As far as the plot goes, that pretty much sums it up. It ain't like it's a deep drama where you need to develop characters and stuff, especially after the beginning. They set it up in the beginning and give you the little history that you need right there. Mm-hmm. After that, it's an action movie.
Honestly, if you like John Wick movies, you will like Ballerina. Is it a great movie in terms of acting? No. Are the fight scenes and everything satisfying? Absolutely. And that's you're going to get plenty of that. You're going to get plenty of fight scenes.
For you action aficionados and those who are steeped in the John Wick lore, we did look it up. So this one takes place between John Wick 3 and John Wick 4. I'm still the one scene with the ice skate.
Had you?
that one it didn't gross me out or anything. It just impressed me that somebody let's get her slinging the ice skate and get him right. Yeah.
It was a lot.
There's a whole lot of fire in this one. No spoiler. I think that you can see that actually in the trailer. There's a whole lot of fire in this one.
If you own Nintendo heads, if you remember Contra, just point and shoot. Just frying jokers left and right. Just frying. Crispy. Nah, we gonna milk this one.
And a whole lot of fire and ice. Shout out to my brothers of Alpha Omicron chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. But anyway,
didn't nobody learn how to just stay down?
No.
Yeah,
no.
There were so many moments I was like, Rocky.
Even fake injury,
that's easy to do.
Yeah, you trying to run after. Oh, hamstring.
It's enough faking.
You'd have saved yourself. You'd have saved yourself. But yeah, it's full of action. So if you're looking for an action movie, this is for you. Try what you think.
I think, just like you said, if you want an action film, this is just for you. This is for the people that just want to see something crazy happen and don't want no ifs, ands, or buts behind it, even though you kind of need it sometimes with this story. But like you said, it's a very paper-thin, small story. Even though they try to add things, that's, you're just like, okay, we're adding that, but that's cool.
It wasn't really needed, but...
That whole plot line, we're not even going to talk about that. That whole plot line could have been skipped because it really didn't matter at the end.
At the end, it
didn't matter.
I
mean, I enjoyed Ana de Armas because I've been a fan of hers for quite a long time. She's a good action star. I liked her in the last 007. I thought she did good in that very brief role. She can do good with action. I mean, if you need something to look at, it's not a bad look. And I think more than anything, I'd be cool if they do another sequel. I'd be fine with it.
They left the door open. So they left the door open, and you know how Hollywood is. Yeah. If you line our pockets, we will give you more. We will give you more. So if it does really good, you can probably expect the Ballerina 2 at some point.
This movie was really good. Definitely worth going to go see in the movie theater. And it was really good to me. And the reason why I say to me is because I came with the expectation of seeing a John Wick movie. And that's what I wanted. I'm not necessarily here for the, complex plot, and stuff like that. I want it to be beautiful. I want it to be shot well. and I want a lot of action, and I got everything that I came for. I cannot be more satisfied with what I got. Now, is this the movie of the year, the best movie you've ever seen? Is this going to be winning awards as far as like dramas and all that stuff? No, not at all. It doesn't even have a chance. But will I go see this movie again? Possibly. Will I put this in my Blu-ray collection? Absolutely. Because it gives me everything that I want. Everything that I want is in this movie. As an action-packed lover, that's what I love to see.
But I will say this though, even with it being in the John Wick world, I think they're afraid to get away from Keanu.
Well,
I think they're afraid to get away. If you watch Continental, none of y'all did. So that's all that needs to be said. So, I think they're a little afraid to let Keanu go, which I understand, but I don't know.
Yeah, and it's not like he's a huge part of the film. He pops in, and then close to the end, not exactly at the end, but close to the end, he resurfaces. So it's not like the film is about him, but he does pop up. For y'all who wanted to see John Wick sooner rather than later, instead of waiting for John Wick 5, this was like a bone to hold you over till John Wick 5 comes.
I didn't really have too many negatives. We're going to do one quick thing, and we're just going to point up to this right screen just to let you know what our boy Maxton thought about it. That is his grade.
Yes, we were joined by Maxton, and
shout out to Maxton.
His let's just say, if y'all watched the last review where Trav kind of went in on the Karate Kid, this was kind of Maxton's turn to go in on a movie, and he ain't letting it go. He just that's the way he felt. His opinion. Yeah,
we respect everybody's opinions out here.
His opinion.
Unless you're crazy. But, we respect his opinion because he gave some valid points. So that's a difference than people just saying, I ain't like it.
Ultimately, for this movie, I would have to give it a solid B-. Because, again, objectively, this movie isn't great, okay? But go see it. Go see it in theaters, because even though it's not great plot-wise, I'm telling you exactly what to expect. Expect the John Wick movie. Expect the explosions. Expect the things that you couldn't imagine doing. Expect that. And see it done by a young lady this time. It was refreshing. I really enjoyed it.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go with a solid B on this one.
Okay.
Because like I said, it wasn't perfect, but for an action movie, it delivered.
Yeah, it did its job.
It delivered.
Yeah, and I think I'm actually gonna stay in that same realm. I'm gonna go with a B-, mainly because even with the movie being a 2-hour film, they could have trimmed some of it. And I think more than anything, as we all have said, if you call for the Baba Yaga, you should not have anybody say, it's John Wick, it's just one man. That whole line took away from the whole fight that was going on to where it made you just question, like, what?
That brought the one moment of comedy in the action movie, because we were sitting up there to like, oh, and all of a sudden, he's only one man.
What?
it's like, okay, did y'all just want a joke somewhere? That's what y'all wanted. Y'all just wanted a joke. You just wanted a joke.
A lot of ridiculousness, but I won't get into that. But anyway.
And again, if you disagree with what we're saying, or in this case, if you agree with Maxton, hit us up in the comments. Let us know. Let us know.
I've been Joe with Candid at the Movies. Please click that like, share, and subscribe, as well as hit the notification bell for all things Candid. Y'all take care and have a fantastic day. Peace.